Good afternoon and welcome to the Atlas Tube Center in beautiful Lakeshore, Ontario, the site of Junior C playoff hockey action here on We Digital Productions. Hello everybody, my name is Dominic Papa and certainly happy to have you along for the ride here today. Of course, before we get started, got to get this out of the way. Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful moms out there. Hope you're having a great day and hopefully everybody's spoiling you and pampering you a little bit today. Got a great game on our hands here this afternoon. Of course, we're into the round-robin portion of the playoffs. All these teams will be going to the Final Four next weekend, including the Lakeshore Canadiens. The round-robin started last night. The Canadiens were on the road. They came away with a 3-2 victory over the Grimsby Peach Kings, a comeback victory as they were down 2-0 after 2 periods of play. 3 goals in the third period gives the Canadiens a 3-2 victory and a good bus ride home, no question about it. This is a very important game as Stayner, the Siskins who are here this afternoon, they also were victorious yesterday, knocking off Clarington. The winner of this game here this afternoon really puts themselves in a good position to be the #1 seed going into the Final Four tournament next weekend in Guelph. Of course, that means home ice advantage, things like that. So this is a very important game. Let's take a look first at the Stayner Siskins, see how they got to this point. Of course, they knock off Huntsville in a best-of-5 series, 3 straight games there. Alliston, which is one of the traditional strong powerhouses in Junior C hockey, they lose 4-3 against the Siskins. Schaumburg was next. It looks like an easy series there for Stayner, 4-0. And then it was Mitchell falling to the Stayner Siskins by a 4-2 series count. That's how the Siskins got here to this point. As for the Lakeshore Canadiens, they've been a very busy hockey club. They've played extremely well here in the playoffs, knocked off Wallaceburg in the first round. Wheatley was up next. That was a much tougher series than that 4-2 score indicates. Same thing with the Essex series, the 73s. I think the Wheatley and Essex, of course, you followed it here on We Digital. Their last series, the Stars were defeated by the Canadiens 4-0. So that's how the Canadiens got here. So both these teams have been victorious in 4 series to get to this point. Both these teams, as I mentioned, will go to the Final Four in Guelph next weekend. I'm going to bring in the general manager of the Lakeshore Canadiens, of course. I'm sure he's a bit nervous today, but just the same, probably smiling a little bit. A great victory yesterday, Mark, to start this thing off.
Yeah, it was a good start. You know, Grimsby's one of the storied franchises. They've been around a long time. They're very well coached, good team. So, you know, I think of both teams, little feeling out process to start. For the second half, we got our legs under us and played very well. So, good start and a big win, and hopefully same thing today.
Comebacks have been no shortage here for this Lakeshore team. They've seemed to find a way to come back in games. I guess that's a good sign that they never say die, but just the same, I'm sure you and the coaching staff would much rather go in with leads.
Yeah, it's something we've talked about, our starts. You know, we'd like to start a little bit better, but at the same time, we're an experienced team with guys that have been through this before, so we're not going to panic, but it's something we need to get straightened out this week, our starts for sure.
These games here, Mark, you're getting to see teams again for the first time this year. It's something different. You know, the preparation, I mean, I know you're getting some scouting reports, but is it just worry about your team and what you guys do best?
Yeah, that's been our focus all year, so you get a few reports, but I think the good thing about this format is we'll get to see everybody before next weekend, so you know, we'll take some notes and see what teams like to do, but our main focus is always on us, and we need to make sure we're doing the things that we do to get successful.
How exciting is it right now for the club, Mark, to be playing at this point? We're in May, and you know you're going to the Final Four. It's got to be pretty exciting just for the franchise to really get to this point.
Yeah, it's been very exciting, you know, especially with everything that's gone on. We had some good teams right when COVID hit us, and we thought we'd make the runs. So to come out of it and be in this position is awfully exciting. It's good for the guys that are in their last year and had those chances taken away, but they're getting that one final kick at the can. So they're excited. This is going to be a great week, and we're looking forward to it.
Speaking of that week, can you take us through it a little bit, Mark, and let us know what the fans can expect, how this thing's been set up? I know there's been meetings behind the scenes, getting rooms arranged, things like that. There's a lot of work going into place.
Yeah, awful lot of work. So yesterday was game 1, today game 2. Thursday at 5 o'clock, the tournament starts at University of Guelph, so we'll be there against Clarington. And then you're there for the weekend. After Thursday night, they'll reseed 1, 4, 2, 3. We'll play Saturday. and then the 2 winners will play Sunday at 4 o'clock. So the weekend's a sudden death. So, it's good to get healthy, get our guys on track after Thursday, and then one game, go for it.
Again, for you and your coaching staff, this is different. This is different for everybody, but how do you keep the distractions away and really keep them focused once you get to Guelph?
Well, like I said, we talk about our leadership group and the experienced group, and our staff has done a great job. We're concentrating on hockey. We're concentrating on things that make us successful. In this day and age, we know there's a lot of noise out there that we don't pay attention to. So it's a great group that likes to hang out. It's a real close group, and that helps us a lot. And we're just having fun, focused on hockey, and we'll see what happens.
It's been a fun run, that's for sure. I'll let you get back, Mark. Appreciate your time. Congrats on the win last night, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks. My pleasure.
It's Mark Segan, the hard-working general manager here of the Lakeshore Canadiens. Again, his team all set to go. As he mentioned, they'll play Clarington after this one, and then they get their seeding. And as far as I know, the games will be streamed in Guelph, so just check out the Provincial Junior Hockey League website, and you'll see the schedule there that comes about, and you can see where you could tune into the games if you want to follow the Lakeshore Canadiens. So we're just moments away from the drop of the puck, the opening face-off. It's the Stayner Siskins and the Lakeshore Canadiens set to do battle here on We Digital Productions.
No. I never smoked any. Sure, I smoked a bit, but it was more your mom who was into it. Pot grows naturally, but it won't help you grow as a person.
Talking cannabis with your teen can be learned. Download our free brochure.
You know what? Poison ivy grows naturally, but it's not good for you, is it?
Find the answers you need at drugfreekidscanada.org.
What can milk do? Well, it can turn you into a morning person. It can help fuel some pretty tough stuff. And it can definitely make cartoons funnier.
No, it can't.
Oh, well, it can have a little edge. But come on, even kiddies love it. It'll keep up with you at any age. It makes engines whir and creme brulee cremmy. It's one of the easiest labels you'll ever read. And anything that makes this happen is pretty special. In fact, what can't milk do?
For every big breath, for every little breath, and for every breath in between, Ontario Power Generation is committed to keeping Ontario's air clean. That's why the power we generate is 99% free of smog and carbon emissions. Because clean air matters to us all.
We are live here in Lakeshore. Bill Kelso along with Frankie Volo. Get set for the start of this one. Look at our starting goaltenders. In goal for the Siskins, wearing number 31, Cameron Henson. Rather impressive 1.70 goals against average. And look at that win-loss percentage. 15-2 with a .939 save percentage. And at the other end, for the Lakeshore Canadiens, wearing number 1, Romano Liberty. Goals against average of a stingy 1.12 goals against with a .932 save percentage. He will man the pipes for the Canadiens here tonight. Look at tonight's officials. The referees are Kyle Vermast and Chris Ferreira. And working the lines, Curtis Perry and Luke High. And we are underway. The Canadiens have possession of the puck. Here's Albano. He'll go rink wide. Gets it back. Albano skating to center. Up across the line and flips it into the corner. LaRue knocked his man down. Eric LaRue. Before checking. Kept inside the zone and now slapped back in there by Weston. Back to the goal and set up on the boards. Flipped out and down the ice. Icing is waved off back after the puck is Fable for the Canadiens. Just underway here in Lakeshore. Here's Connor Fable leading the rush. Up on the wing to LaRue. Up across the line. Failed to click, and away is number 8. That's Sweeney. Sweeney brings it across the line. Going wide. Skated off by Jacques, and it's taken there by Weston. He'll go wide to LaRue. LaRue will loft it inside the zone. Changes coming for both teams, and we've played 1 minute this first period. Played through center, chipped inside the Lakeshore zone. 44, there was Galvin. Loose puck. 72, Nemo couldn't get it. Took a man along the boards, and turning is Walker. He'll drop it back to Galvin. Ethan Galvin striding to center. Up across the line. Still the neutral ice area. Now it's set inside the zone. And back after it is 96, Colby Guy. Guy for O'Doherty. Now coming to the center is 23. That is Amar. He just gets it inside the zone. Siren going rink wide. Not getting the puck there was 23 for Lakeshore. That was Pizzo. Up along the boards now, racing away is Walker. Over the line, Walker making his move. Put the puck between them. Shot to the goal is just fired wide. Up along the boards, kept inside the zone by the Canadiens. Back to the goal, and it's gobbled up there by Tyler Carl. Carl swings away on the wing. Up across the line is 19, that is Salter. Salter rubbed out of the play there by Albano effectively. On the loose puck there was number 6, Scarlett. And the Canadiens come out through center. Pass intended for DeSantis is cut off. Long shot towards the goal off the stick of Forsythe goes wide. Slaboyo got it back to the defense to Albano. Back to Slaboyo on the right wing. Up pass and a good with the Scarlett. With DeSantis, 2-on-3 up across the line. Scarlett having trouble controlling it. Sent to the line and out off the stick there of Gavin Picasso. Puck was just rolled to the goalkeeper. That was Hansen. Lifted through center. Albano couldn't knock it down. Get a whistle on the play. Icing. Long stretch without a whistle, Frankie Bobo. 16:59 to play in this first period. Not a lot happening, really.
Not too much. I think just feeling out process, and obviously everybody wanted to get their 4 lines rolling and get everybody involved in the game and pick up the pace while the game keeps going on.
Face off will be to the left of goaltender Cameron Hansen. 4th line on for the Canadiens. Herman taking the draw. In the corner. That was Sullivan. They still fight for it in the corner. That goes out of play. 3:11 gone by in this opening period. Still looking for our first goal. People are still drifting into the building here as we get this game underway here on Mother's Day. We may want to say a happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Absolutely.
Tournament on the ice still. The Canadiens have their 4th line on the ice. Sullivan I believe Truncheon is the winger on the far side. I can't tell who's on the far side at this juncture. Bit of a delay. Prepare some ice. Next week, of course, the Canadiens will be in Guelph for that 4-team tournament, if you will. Tournament leaning in. Chase to Sweeney. Urban loses the draw. And the defense's authority. Kept inside the zone by Albano. Now it comes out the center. Wristed in by Fable. Herman will race after the loose puck against Booth. Caleb Booth on the wing, and now it comes out the center. Fable across to Siren. Siren on the play, a pretty good hit too. That was administered there by Sweeney. Stolen by Truncheon with a shot. Ooh, good stop there by goalkeeper. And they score! It's wrapped in. And the Canadiens jump into a 1-0 lead. And that was 92, Sebastian Truncheon. Got it the rebound.
Well, just turn over there and just inside the blue line, and Toronto opportunistic and picked up his own rebound and pounced on the puck, and obviously great for the Canadiens to start off on a good note with their fourth line.
Catch this on the replay. There it is there. And it just gets by the goaltender. One of those greasy goals, but you take it.
Absolutely. Great start for the Canadiens, and hopefully this they build on some momentum.
So Truncheon gets the goal. And the Canadiens lead it 1-0, and we haven't played 4 minutes here in this first period. We'll wait for the officials on the helpers as Parker Jacques has it along the boards. A long lead pass through center for Leroux. 20 is Eric Leroux up across the line to his brother. Now it goes back to Weston, back to the point. Weston here on the half wall, coming to the circle, back to the line to Galvin. Galvin with a screen, forming one off a leg wide. Played by Leroux. That's Eric Leroux. Galvin at the line, and it goes wide again. Here's Jacques drifting in. Spun it back to Weston at the right point, swings it across to Galvin. Galvin with a shot, he sends it wide. Back Weston to the line to Jacques. Screen forming, the shot is right on, and there's no further play.
Great puck moving by the Canadiens here. Look like they're getting their legs underneath themselves here on a Mother's Day.
Sullivan got one assist on the goal. Look at this on the replay with a screen forming.
Great screen, great net front presence.
And you're right, Frank. What you do is you get the puck to the net. You have the chance. Screen forming makes it hard.
Absolutely. And some rebounds are coming.
At center ice, Siren pokes it up on the wing, and it's sent inside the zone by the Canadiens. Here on the near side, 72 is Nemo. Goes back to the line. That was Navakato's first shift, and he sends it wide. Good hit there on the far side by Walker. Navako takes the puck for the Canadiens. Outlet feed through center. Walker to Nemo, up across the line. Made a good move. He got the stick. Now here's Walker to the goal. That was pulled away and stopped there by the goaltender, number 31. That was Cameron Hansen. Back to the line it goes, it's sent wide. Hansen had a shutout last night. As it comes now on here on the wing. Passing through center. This is Sweeney across the line, 1-on-3. Shot to the goal, easy stop for Liberty, and he's going to hold on, no further play. He has had an easy first 5.5 minutes.
I think the Canadiens are playing really aggressive. Their D are being aggressive. They're not allowing too much. They're holding the blue line, and I think that's probably their first shot on net in the period.
Look at Anthony Aquintu, head coach of Lakeshore Canadiens, who was named the coach of this entire Junior C loop today.
Anthony, for sure,
coach of the year.
Coach.
Congratulations to Anthony Aquintu. At the line it comes back. This is Allaire. Allaire getting it back again through a screen. He sails it high and wide. Pinching down his Booth. For number 4, that's Marles. Marles tried to center it. He did. Now it kept inside the zone. A shot towards the goal. Blocked at the defense. The Canadiens knifed it to the line and out. Swinging back inside the zone is Allaire. Just past the 6-minute mark in this opening period. Dumped inside the zone by Scarlett. On the puck is Booth. Caleb Booth for Ethan Allaire. Allaire will lob it through center, and regrouping for the Canadiens is Jacques. Lead pass for Scarlett, fails to click, brought up across the line. Nice move on the defense. Blocked out, they get the rebound and it's in the corner. That's 4, that's Marles. Marles still has the puck. Checked on the play, played by Scarlett, can't get it out, kept in by Marles. Marles is shaken up on the play and he's slow to get up. Canadiens have it in back of the goal. Siren for DeSantis, up along the boards, kept in by Booth. On the puck there is Jacques, he goes rink wide and it's dumped inside the zone by Scarlett, steered away by Hansen. 7 minutes gone by in this opening period, 1-0 Canadiens. On the goal by Truncheon. We know Sullivan got one assist. We're going to find out who the other one was as it rolls to Light Liberty. On the far side for Jacques, bumped by Sweeney. Jacques keeps on going, knifed it ahead on the wing. Out come the Canadiens smartly. Tournament, now Sullivan. Couldn't control the pass. On the puck is 27 O'Doherty. On the far side. And out to center. Played by Albano. They fight for it in the center ice area, and it's now taken over there by Herneman. He left it there for Truncheon, the goal scorer, and he sends it inside the zone. On the puck is O'Doherty. Shoveled ahead and steered ahead to 7 Tarshis. Checked on the play. LaRue on the ice for the Canadiens. Centering pass in front. Now it comes to Herneman. Couldn't get the stick on it. Inside the zone for LaRue. LaRue looking for help to come inside the zone, but Sweeney will now gather up the puck for the Siskins. Lifting it through center. A lead pass failed to hook up with 22. And it's spun out to center. On the move is Weston. Gaining speed up across the line. Looked like it was offside, but it keeps on going. Both LaRues are on the ice, so they fight along the wall in the corner. Far side goes to Guy. Guy will lift it out of play. With 11:30 left to play here in this opening period, Canadiens lead 1-0.
Yeah, I really like the way the LaRue and Weston line are playing. Real good chemistry, and they really set a good tempo.
It's a real dangerous line for the Canadiens, no question.
Yeah, they put a lot of pressure on the Stayner's D, and you can see as they turn the puck over, shoot it up in the glass.
Canadiens didn't control the draw, and racing away is Vachon. Samuel Vachon with good speed, being checked up on the play there by Albano. Canadiens have it here on the near wing. Here's LaRue. Eric LaRue up across the line. Stick handling checked on the plate. It comes out to center. Navaco for Albano. Off the leg of Wesson. No, they say he didn't touch it. Icing charge coming with 11:09 to play here in this opening session. Again, 1-0 is our score. Glad you're along here on We Digital TV. Bill Kelso, Frankie Volo and the gang. Dominic Papa as well. Frank, thanks again for helping us out.
Absolutely. Anytime I can help.
Off the draw, the Canadiens control it. Here's Albano. Fable. Lead pass here on the wing for LaRue. Trevor is also on the ice. Trevor LaRue, and so is Weston, who goes to the front of the goal. Back down to LaRue. LaRue with a shot. It's right on the rebound. They bang away at that. Was Weston. They still bang at it. Whistle on the play. No further play, but a good effort there by the Canadiens.
Real good puck movement, real good pressure. LaRue, good cycle down low, and obviously Weston using his body.
Get it to the man in
Beautiful.
front.
Great shot, good net front, pounce on rebounds.
Probably like to see a little more traffic if you could.
100%.
Nevertheless, a good scoring opportunity with 10:49 to play in the period. Walker won the draw, comes back to Siren at the line. Back of the goal, centering pass, it's in the slot. 23 was Pizzo, and he couldn't get control of it. Played back to Siren. Spun for Walker. Walker goes after it. Now in back of the goal. Walker now at the side in front. They jam away at it. Hansen's going to cover up, and there's no further play. And right now, certainly in the last minute, a lot of play inside the Siskin zone.
100%. I think the Canadiens have a little more jump in their step, and you can see they're winning up some loose puck battles. They're getting to pucks, and it's resulting in some scoring chances. I think
my understanding
time
is that
keeps going.
Yes, Frankie, if this team, and I'm talking about the Siskins, obviously taking the morning bus here. It's a 4-hour trip. They may have some bus delays going on.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And the Canadiens will have to take full advantage. Dave right back here late last night as Nemo has it at center. Checked on the play. On the move is Tanner Hickson. Rolls inside the zone, and on the puck is Fable. Fable gave the puck away to Hicks, but it's recovered smartly there by number 7 for the Canadiens. That's Siren. On the wing goes Nemo to Walker. Walker brings it up across the line, going wide. Jams on the brakes. He's still kept it inside the zone. Passage. Oh, that may have went off the crossbar. That was off the stick of Siren. Far side, Jacques couldn't keep it in. Skipping through center is Sweeney. He's checked on the play. Got a piece of Scarlett inside the zone. It goes. 9:35 to play this opening period. Here's Siren. Lead pass at center. Failed to click. It rolls inside the zone. Scarlett goes after it with Sladoya, on the near side. Takes his man to the boards. That's Forsyth. Forsyth escapes. It comes back now to the line to Galvin. Galvin with a shot. It's weak and it's deflected wide, and on those puck is Scarlett. Rice Scarlett centering pass. Slashed away by goaltender Hansen. On the near side. Comes back to the line to Galvin. Screen forming a shot. Ooh, good stop to the rebound. Oh, that was a great stop there by Hansen.
Unbelievable stop.
Oh.
Real key time in the game, obviously.
Amen to that. Canadiens get possession. 2 good opportunities inside the zone, but that last one was a beauty. A great stop by Hansen. Keeps this game 1-0 with 8:40 to play here in the period. Back after it, 44, that's Galvin. Outlet feed for Herneman. Coming to center. He's on with Sullivan and Truncheon. Here's Herneman. Checked on the play. Inside the zone, going after the puck. And they still battle for it. Comes to the far side. Lofted to center ice. Knocked down there by Albano. Sent inside the zone by Herneman. That was Booth with the puck at center. Couldn't get anywhere, and here's Sullivan. Not the line for Herneman. He's bumped up on the play there by Booth. Far side it goes. Here's Vachon. Pass, an errant one. It rolls down inside the zone. Icing charge coming here. Nope, they wave it off at the last minute. And it's knifed to center. 7:48 to play here in this opening period. Fairly fast moving, few whistles.
A good pace of the period. I think territorially the Canadiens have dominated the period. Shots are 7-2, a little over halfway in the first period.
And now working his way across the line, dumped across the line by Mikazo, and covering up there is Liberty. 7:26 to play here in this opening period. There's a look at Liberty. Lakeshore's been blessed with 2 pretty good goaltenders this year, both Liberty and...
yeah, I think they have a 1A and a 1B.
Good point.
So I think they're in good shape moving forward here in the tournament.
Trevor Heslip, the other goaltender, and again, 2 pretty good goalies. Fable up against the wall with Siren. Siren pokes it ahead to LaRue. Eric LaRue. Weston on the ice as well. It's across the line. 27, that's O'Doherty. Sent inside the zone there by Mayer. Played along the boards by Liberty. LaRue plays it for the Canadiens. 3-on-2 going the other way if they hurry. Across the line, a pass now for LaRue. Pass in front, deflected just wide. Goes back to the Siren at the left point. Deflected right on. And covering up there is Hansen. He's going to hold on. No further play. We get some shoving. Officials will get between the 2 of them.
Real good entry in the zone and great scoring chance. And this line's really buzzing this first period. And it's only a matter of time, I think, what will be the score in this period.
6:45 remains here in this opening period. Lakeshore with a 1-0 lead. We're glad you're along here on We Digital TV. Nemo couldn't get the loose puck. Now he has it, centering pass in front off a leg wide. And it's gobbled up there by Mayer. Mayer with a long lead pass, just fails to click. Icing charge coming. 6:28 left to play in the period. And as you mentioned, Stayner with only a couple shots on goal so far in the first 13, 14 minutes. That's tough.
Yeah, and only 3 shots, but I think 2 are dump-ins. And no real grade A scoring chances, so credit to the Canadiens.
Off the draw, the Canadiens try to go after the loose puck. It's in the corner. They fight for it. That's Walker. Walker knocked down on the play. Siskins have it. Look out. Siren falls on the play. Now inside the zone it goes. Fable gets the loose puck. Lifting it to the line and out and racing away is Nemo on the far side. To the zone, a shot. Oh, and a good stop there by Hansen. That was Pizzo who had the rush.
I think that shot stung their goaltender. He's feeling it a bit.
Oh yeah, he's felt that one, didn't he? On the loose puck is 27. That's Connor Fable. Rushing over the line, going wide. There's a wrist shot to the goal, and he may have fired it in the same spot that the goaltender took it a moment ago. Ouch, as it's sent down the ice, it's go right to Liberty. He'll swing it across to Jacques. For Galvin. Up pass for 37, that is DeSantis. Coming to center. Up across line, staying on side. Effectively, there was Scarlett. Scarlett goes after it in the corner. Goes back to the line to Galvin. Screen forming in front. Scarlett in the near corner. Rubbed out of the play there by Forsythe. And we got a whistle on the play. What do we got here? A hand pass, I think, with 5:02 to play in the period. And look at the shots on goal. The clock in front of us, 10-3 in favor of the Canadiens.
No penalties here today. Pretty clean game. Nothing really, not too much chippiness going on, Bill. So good pace to it. I think if it wasn't for their goaltender, it could be a 2 or 3-0 lead here.
And I'm hearing last night's game that the Canadiens were involved in. Not all that physical either. Not a lot of emotion, for the lack of a better word. Intensity, maybe a better word, but this one so far hasn't had it either.
Yeah, they don't know each other like, a Lakeshore Essex. There's no real rivalry to the game.
No pent-up anger.
Exactly.
As it's brought up across the line, passing towards the goal, and it dumped on the play there was number 11. That was Sullivan. Canadiens have been rolling 4 lines this period. It's been pretty effective. In fact, the 4th line has the goal.
Well, I think the Canadiens can roll out 4 lines, and their 4th line could be sometimes some team's 2nd line.
Exactly.
Real good depth on this club.
Albano back after it. 4:21 left to play here in this first period. That went off a leg, and it skipped wide of Liberty. Don't mean to be nasty, but that might have been the most dangerous chance of the first period for the Siskins, and then that put a stick on it. As it's lobbed through center.
One shot could tie the game.
Back after the puck is 96, Colby Guy. LaRue couldn't get it at center. Played by Eric LaRue. He'll swing it across to Albano. 3:55 to play in the period. Albano for Siren. Long lead pass through center off a leg inside the zone. Going after it was LaRue. It comes out to center. Siren will send it right back inside the zone, but way offside of the Canadiens with 3:45 left to play here in this first period. Frank, I would be remiss in saying of the fantastic you and the rest of the scouting staff have done with the Spitfires in the past couple of seasons, the Winter Spitfires. Congratulations on a great job so far, and it's a really good-looking team.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and obviously the direction of Bill and our whole scouting staff. We're a collective group, and obviously we're reaping some of the rewards. Between the scouting, between the timely trades, and the development.
For
sure, coaches have done a great job as well.
Back underway, 3:38 to play in the period. Pass here on LaRue. Here's LaRue across the line on the left wing, lost control of it. Out come the Siskins to center. Cut off by Siren. LaRue fights for it as well. Long lead pass by Guy. Up across the line is 11. That's Mikatso. Taking the boards by Siren. In the corner. Canadiens can't get it out. Now it comes back to the point. It's going to skip by Guy. Forechecking there was Weston. It's outside the zone at center. Weston back on side. 3 minutes exactly to play in this first period. That was almost a steal for LaRue, but it's at center ice and just dumped inside the zone. Played by the Canadiens. Off the boards by Jacques to center. Racing away is Weston. Up across the line. Trying to split the defense. He's checked on the plate. Got it back again. Still plays it. But it's right on the rebound. Goes back here to the far side. Here's Jacques. Weston couldn't get it. Good hit there along the wall by Weston. They still fight for it, goes back to the point to Galvin. Galvin shooting off a leg wide, but that was shaken up with the play was LaRue, and that stung, and he's up slowly. There's a pass in front. He can't get up. Tried to backhand it towards the goal. He did. And now we get a whistle on the play, and shaken up is Weston. LaRue, sorry. That's Eric LaRue has been shaken up on the play.
I think Billy took it on the inside of the knee, and we all probably taken a shot inside the knee, and it's a stinger.
Oh, no doubt.
I think he'll be fine, but
you were probably at the game the other night, Frank, when the Spitfires, Abraham took it on the knee.
100%.
And against the Sarnia Sting.
Yeah.
You get a peek there.
Get it right on the
almost identical where he gets it in the knee. And that's almost like the worst spot where there's a little opening like that. Yeah. The unbelievable pain. So hopefully the young man will be okay.
It looks like he's all right. The coach's got smiles on her face, so it looks like he's going to be all right.
Face off outside the zone with 2:13 to play in the period. Steered inside the zone, and it's on the other side of center, however. So now with 2:05 left, face-off will come back in deep inside the Siskins zone, where the play has been the majority of the period. Update on shots, 11-3 in favor of the Canadiens. And Hansen has been busy at times, and it's the reason why it's only 1-0. Walker lost the draw. It's played by Booth. Navacco covering at center. Rolled inside the zone. Here's Albano. Far side it goes. Walker let it go. It comes through center. Wristed back inside the zone wide of Liberty. And on the puck is 77. That's Navacco. Back to Albano. Up pass through center. 23. That's Pizzo across the line with Walker and Nemo. Walker in the corner. Rubbed out of the play briefly. They still fight for the puck. Down goes Walker. Played by Sweeney. On the defense for Booth. Booth away from Walker. Fires it inside the zone. Stood up by Nemo. 1:19 to play here in this opening period. On the defense, Navacco. Albano. Navacco goes rink wide. Pizzo back to Navacco. 1:03 to play in the period. DeSantis. A quick up through center across the line for Walker in the foul middle of play in the period. Sladuya in the corner, up along the boards, rubbed out of the play. Played ahead by McGanny. Racing through center is 19. That's Seltzer across the line. He stood up there by Fable. And it rolls off the stick of 27. O'Doherty down into the ice. And he's going to cover up the play as Hansen looking for a change. 38.9 seconds left in this fairly fast-moving first period. Look at Hansen, who has been the difference in this period.
For sure. I think Stayner's playing a real disciplined game in the neutral zone, and they're just playing a little bit of a trap game and trying to slow the game down. The Canadiens got some good speed coming through the neutral zone.
Scarlett will take the draw for the Canadiens. He's up against Maher. Maher won the draw. It's played along the boards lane. Siren couldn't keep it in. Here come the Siskins 2-on-2 across the line. Nice block there on the defense there by 27. That's Fable. And it's lofted through center ice and then knocked down by the numerical counterpart, O'Doherty, but he gave the puck away to Sladuya. 18 seconds to play in the period, brought across the line by Plesh. Plesh with a rich shot. Easy stop there for Liberty. He's going to hold on, with just 12.5 seconds left in this opening period. Just the fourth shot on goal for the Stayner Siskins here in this first period.
Yeah, Fable made a great play on the 2-on-1, didn't allow the pass to come through, and that's key late in the period.
Face off to the right of the goaltender. Liberty comes back to the line. Shot by Guy, goes wide. Siren knocked down on the play. Out to go with a rebound. What his best stop of the period, the best chance of the period. And with 1.1 seconds left on the clock, they almost got a buzzer beater.
Unbelievable save by Liberty, and obviously timely save. Not real busy, so showed real composure. Little breakdown for the Canadiens, left the guy wide open in front.
Oh yeah, man.
Big save, no rebound.
But a great stop.
Great stop.
Their best chance of the period by far. Puck is dropped, goes to the corner. Buzzer goes, and that is the end of their first period. Canadiens will take a 1-0 lead into the room. Schmalz Tournament Round 2 brought to you by St. Clair College here on We Digital TV. That's the end of our first period. Scores 1-0, 11 shots to 5. We'll be back with our first period intermission momentarily.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media.
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
Welcome back to the Atlas Tube Center, the site of Junior C playoff hockey action, brought to you by St. Clair College. We kick into our first intermission. The Lakeshore Canadiens grab a 1-0 lead over the Stayner Siskins. The hard-working captain of the Stayner Siskins joins us, Tanner Hicks. Thanks for doing this with us, Tanner. And before coming into the interview here, you were saying that the legs just weren't there in that first period. It's been a long day already for you guys.
It's been a long day. You know, we left Stayner around 6:30 this morning. We thought we'd get here pretty early, get a meal, maybe get a walk around town in, but, you know, I don't think it helped us. You know, we were a little slow in the first period. We need to come out strong in the second, or, you know, Lakeshore might take it to us here.
And I go back to even last night, Tanner, where you guys played against Clarington. 3-0 victory at home there, so a good start to this round-robin thing, but just the same to have to hop on a bus early like that. How much of last night's game is carrying over, maybe, just with the fatigue factor there?
Yeah, it definitely is, even just all playoff long. You know, there's not that much rest in between series, you know, especially if you go, you know, deep into a series, 6-7 games. We've had a few series like that, so, you know, the boys are tired, but, you know, we knew what we were getting ourselves into here with a long playoff run, so I think we're okay right now, though.
Obviously, this is a team that's all in this year. It's a little bit of an older squad, and I'm sure you guys have been together for a while. I guess, you know, getting to this point obviously has to be gratifying, but just the same, how tough has it been getting here?
It was a tough battle. You know, we had a pretty successful regular season, but we had a very, very tough battle. Second round against the Allison Hornets. Game 7, double overtime. We were down 3-0 in the series, ended up coming back. But we've definitely faced some adversity in this playoffs, and, you know, shows a lot of character in this room being able to come back after those tough times.
Certainly, Allison's been a good Junior C franchise for a number of years, as well as Stayner. I could remember covering teams back in the 90s, and I actually made a trip to Stayner, and I was impressed. They had a newer arena back then, and it was pretty fun to be there. What's it like playing for these guys and playing for the town?
It's been special. I've been here about 3 years now, and I've loved every single second of it. We do a nice Santa Claus parade at Christmas time. The whole town comes out. Lots of support from the community, and it's an amazing town to play for.
Before I let you go, I want to go back to earlier. We talked before getting on here. You mentioned Lakeshore is a little bit of a different looking team than what you're accustomed to. You're going to make some adjustments, I'm sure. What's got to happen right away to get some things going in a positive way here in the second period?
Well, we got to get our legs going. We have speed, but we're just not using it right now. But our game is we're a physical team, and we we bring that physicality, we tire the teams out, we dump it in their corners, we ram their D, and we're just not doing that right now. But if we can get back on our game, I think we're good to go from there.
Really appreciate your time here, Tanner. Congrats on everything up to this point. Obviously, you guys are a good team to get to this far, so good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
The hard-working captain of the Stayner Siskins, Tanner Hicks, helping us out here. Going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll talk more Siskins hockey. This is the Junior C playoffs on We Digital Productions. We continue on with our first intermission here at the Atlas Tube Center. The Junior C round-robin playoffs continue on here on We Digital Productions, brought to you by St. Clair College. 1-0 the score in favor of the home team Canadiens over the Stayner Siskins. The hard-working general manager of the Stayner Siskins, Richard Gauthier. Am I saying that right? Gauthier? Oh, right. That's a little French, isn't it?
It's French for sure, yes.
Good stuff. Appreciate you doing this with us, Richard. And quickly give me your thoughts about that first period.
Well, I mean, we come out a little flat, right? I mean, it's a different rink, and we're not sure, you know, big offensive zones, so we got to adapt a little bit. I mean, we got outshot 11-5, so, I mean, Lakeshore's ready to go, right? So you come out and you're trying, it's a feeling period, right? Feel each other out and get ready to go, and after that, you learn, right? So, I mean, be happy it's 1-0 because they, you know, 11-5 for the shots on net, but, you know, hopefully we come out in the second and third, and you got 40 minutes left, anything can happen.
How important are these games before you get into that Final Four? I mean, let's face it, when you get there, you're back at square one again, right?
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about the three games you're going to play is you're going to feel everybody out, right? You're going to get to see what everybody's got. You understand their systems, kind of what you know their best players are, who their strong points are, and who's good on defense, what their forecheck is, everything like that. So really and truly, you know, Saturday's your most important day, and Sunday's the best game of the year, right?
Yeah, that's the one you want to be playing in, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Talking to Tanner Hicks, a fine young man, obviously a quality guy. He was talking about the tradition of Stayner hockey and things like that. You have a long history with this team, don't you?
I sure do. Yeah, I was here 30 years ago, right? So.
You know what? I covered the Bell River Canadiens when they played you guys in the finals. From what I understand, you were a player in that series.
I was, yeah. I was a defenseman in that year, and I played 4 years here. So, and I've been coach, I've been general manager. Now I'm the president and director of hockey operations. So, you know, it's been a long journey, and I told the boys in the room, you know, this is how long it takes, right? I mean, it's 30 years ago we were here. So, you know, you don't get these opportunities all the time. So with the 4 teams that are here, take advantage of it, and the friendships and the you know, the partnerships you're going to make with all your buddies and your coaches and everybody else, and this is what it's all about.
I remember that somewhat, and I just remember the arena being packed and the fans were so passionate. It has to be very gratifying for you, on a personal note, to still be part of this and in a big role as the president, as you mentioned. What's it mean to you and to the town to be playing at this time of year?
I mean, this is huge, right? I mean, you never forget, right, how close you were. I mean, Bell River back then had a good team. They picked up some kids from Leamington, Junior B, and we had some good hockey players too. I mean, Steve Walker was one of our top guys too, and he's coaching in Mannheim right now, right? So, you know, it's in Germany, and you have good years, but this means a lot to the team and the organization. Next year is our 50th year in the league, and you know, it's good. And he's, you know, our head coach here, Grant Picard, he played in LaSalle, right? So he's got his billet parents are here tonight watching the game. So this is big, right? I mean, my GM Jeff Sanders, he 20 years ago he played in Georgina, and they played Grimsby in the final and lost. So opportunities don't knock on the door every day.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're certainly blessed to have you there, Richard. And when you give back like that, it means so much. And really, kudos to you for doing that. And congratulations on putting this team together. It's an outstanding squad. And good luck the rest of the way with this.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Richard Gauthier, the president of the Stayner Siskins still looks like he could play, actually. Looks like he's still in game shape. But we're going to take a quick timeout. We come back to call of the second period. Bill Kelso, Frankie Vola with all the action. This is Junior C playoff action on We Digital Productions.
What can milk do? Well, it can turn you into a morning person. It can help fuel some pretty tough stuff. And it can definitely make cartoons funnier.
No, it can't.
Oh, well, it can have a little edge. But come on, even kiddies love it. It'll keep up with you at any age. It makes engines whir and creme brulee creamy. It's one of the easiest labels you'll ever read. And anything that makes this happen is pretty special. In fact, what can't milk do?
Well, there's a look at our first period summary. Sebastian Trunson is fourth of the playoffs from LaRue and Sullivan. Shots were 11-5 Canadiens after one as we get set to start the second period.
Actually, Stayner's probably going to look to continue the momentum of the last couple of minutes there in the period with a few good scoring chances, Bill. And then the Canadiens want to sustain what they did for the first 18 minutes.
Momentarily away from the start of the second period. The Siskins looking to get back into this one. They only trailed by one at the end of one. No penalties in the period. So we had 5-on-5 hockey for 20 minutes. And the second period just about ready to get underway, and we are nicely underway to start the second period. The first shot on goal by the Siskins from center. Easy block for La Liberty. Now coming out to center. Canadiens couldn't get the puck. That was LaRue. Eric LaRue is back after taking a shot, as you mentioned there, Frank, on the knee, so he's back in the lineup. Weston on the ice with the two LaRues to start the period. Sweeney up across the line for Tarshis. Tarshis rubbed out of the play. Albano in the corner. They still fight for it along the wall. That's Fable there for the Canadiens as well. With Tarshis. Tarshis has the loose puck. Back to the point it comes. Inside the zone by Allaire. Taken by the Canadiens, and away is Albano. 3-on-2 the other way. Up across the line. Now for LaRue. LaRue pass and deflected. Good stop there by goaltender Hansen off the stick of Weston. Glorious chance by Weston. 1 minute gone by here in this middle session. 1-0's our score. Bill Kelso.
A good start for the Canadiens here. Good scoring chance. And real good D-zone coverage by the Canadiens, keeping Stayner to the outside.
Inside the zone, Walker takes a draw for the Canadiens. It's played to the far side. Poked ahead by Plush, but kept inside the zone. Now at the line, here's a shot towards the goal off a stick. Nemo in the corner, along with Pizzo and Nemo fight for it for the Canadiens. Puck springs free on the puck is Guy. Guy to the line and out. 22 is Plesh up across the line. Errant pass gobbled up there by Walker. Here's Walker. Lead pass through center. For Pizzo, just failed to click. And turning his 18, that is Vachon. Vachon with speed across the line, checked on the play. On the puck is Walker. Taken by Galvin. Walker will knock his man off stride. That's Vachon. Has a puck centering pass blocked by a goaltender for Liberty. And racing away through center is Pizzo. Pizzo up across the line. Lone Ranger rush as the Canadiens are changing. Past the 2-minute mark here in this second period. Up the ice, out they come as Mayer. Far side, it's not going to click, and it's going to be an icing charge. 2:10 gone by in this middle period. 1-0 is our score for the Canadiens.
Stayner looks like to get the bus legs, Bill. Looks like they got their legs underneath themselves and, took a little time here with the long bus ride.
Sometimes here, Frank, the music is louder than the announcers. Now we're back to the action. McGeaney, it comes to the line, kept inside the zone by Siren. Rolls along the boards. On the loose puck is O'Doherty. Left it for McGeaney. McGeaney, to center. Knocked down by Fable, but stolen. 23 on the loose puck is Mayer. Mayer with a shot deflected right on. Liberty with the save. And it rolls out to center. On the loose puck is Forsythe. He'll swing it rink wide to Allaire. At center, Marles. He'll dump it inside the zone. Siren had trouble controlling it. Loose puck kept in at the line by number 3. That's Forsythe. They're in the slot. Good check on the play there by Scarlett. No, away come the Canadiens through center. That's Albano. It's going to roll to the goal, and Hansen's going to cover up. No further play. As we've played exactly 3 minutes here in this second period.
Well, Bill, apparently the Stayner team left at 6:30 this morning, got here about 11:30, and they had a lot of time to kill, so it looked like that in the first period. They got another legs, but obviously the second period they looked to get their legs back.
Well, they started out a little bit better so far in the second period. You can see it a little bit anyways. We'll just see how things go as we go forward.
Hopefully the Canadiens can jump on them. Face-offs are always a key part of the game. Puck possession, scoring opportunities off draws.
Herneman lost the draw to the Siskins, and here's Allaire. Looking for the open man, gets it up on the wing, but it comes out to center. Slapped inside the zone. Canadiens clear under their onside. Lead pass and a good one through center, but goes off the stick of Macazzo, and it's played by the Canadiens. Near side, 27, that is Fable. Connor Fable to Albano. Back to Fable. Johnson's waiting at center. That was actually Novako. 77, not 27. Siskins come out through center. Errant pass, just failed to click with Light. Played out through center. Here come the Canadiens inside the zone. That's Truncheon. But picked up by the defense, Allaire. For Light, skipping through center. Now across the line with speed is 14. And a good shot off the stick of Tyler Carl, but a good stop there by goalkeeper Liberty holds on.
I really like how Albano challenged the shooter. We're top of the crease, come out challenge, and no rebound.
Well, you cut that time and space and everything
Absolutely.
else. Absolutely. Look at this on the replay.
Replay.
What you were saying.
Top of the blue, square to the puck, no rebound. Great job.
Off the draw, out come the Canadiens. Here's Leroux. Eric Leroux up across the line with Weston. Trevor Leroux on the ice as well. Here's Weston in back of the wheel. Pelvering pass in front, just fails to click, and racing away are the Siskins. 3 away at center. With some speed up across the line. Sweeney along the near boards. Comes to the near side. Good play there by Jacques with some physicality. They still played along the boards. It comes to the line and out. Sent inside the zone on a delay. The Canadiens will regroup. On the puck is 44, Galvin. Galvin. For Jacques. Up pass for Weston. Up across the line with the Leroux brothers. Here's Eric Leroux. Couldn't control it. Weston still fights for it. Up along the boards. And back inside is Fable. Gave the puck away at center to Light. Make that 19. That was Salter rolls to the goal. Easy stop for Light Liberty. He'll hold on. Shots are now 14-9 overall.
Yeah, I think Stayner's closing the gap on shots, and they look a little more engaged, and the Canadiens are getting a little too cute.
Just past the 5-minute mark in this middle period. If you've just joined us again, the score is only 1-0. Been that way since about the 4-minute mark in the opening period. Near far side, out come the Canadiens, 3 away at center with some speed. Up across the line is Walker. Took a pretty good bump. Played by Walker along the board, centering pass in front, blocked at the defense. On the loose puck is Walker. In the slot is Pizzo with a shot and is drifted high and wide. It was deflected. Walker in the corner. Back of the goal for Nemo. Here's Jake Nemo to the near side. Checked on the play. Walker with a gentle bump along the boards. Pizzo with a harder bump along the boards, and now it comes out the center, and it's lobbed back in by Siren. Changes being made by the Canadiens, is lifted through center, and on the loose puck is Albano. A quick up for DeSantis. Up across the line, that's Walker. Centering pass in front. Oh, and a great stop there by Hansen off the stick of Sadoya. Canadiens regroup. Navako skating through center. He'll dump it inside the zone. Racing after it. Losing a glove with Scarlett, I believe. They played up against the boards. And it's lobbed out through center, out and down the ice by the captain, Tanner Hicks. It's going to roll wide of the goal for an icing charge with 13:30 left to play in this period. The Canadiens with a close chance.
Big save again, Bill, by Cameron. Really reading the play and sliding across and taking the angle away.
Look at Hansen on this play here. This could be a game saver.
Real good save. Push off, unbelievable save. Great feed by the Canadiens also.
Canadiens win the draw, back to the line to Albano. Lets the wrist shot go with the flex high and wide towards the corner. It bounced in front. Now the Canadiens lose possession and away at center off a leg. Racing after it is 18, Samuel Vachon. Couldn't get it. Played by 27, that's Fable. Knifed inside the zone by Tronchin. Tronchin on the ice with Herneman and Sullivan. Played through center ice, cut off there by Navako. Here's Jacques. And it comes out to center. Slapped inside the zone by Caleb Booth. On a delay, 12:40 left to play here in the period. Navako for Jacques. Up pass at center. Tronchin for Herneman goes to the far side, and it's gobbled up there by the Siskins as they regroup inside the zone. Long lead pass cut off there by Tronchin. Tronchin couldn't get possession. Fired in by Jacques. Changes coming for the Canadiens. Approaching the 8-minute mark in this middle period. Working his way as Allaire, and he'll lob it up into the screen with 12-12 left here in this second period.
Yeah, Sebastian Tronchin showed some good energy tonight. He reaped the rewards for his goal, and
as you mentioned, we've mentioned, Frankie's got the only goal too, so exactly. He's had a good game.
He's really playing really well, and he's really
face off in deep. The LaRue line with Weston on the ice. Off the stick of LaRue. Now here's Eric LaRue. Up along the end boards. Weston waits here on the near side. Centering pass goes back to the line to Jacques. Parker Jacques down for Weston. Now for LaRue. Back to the line to Jacques. To the other LaRue, and that was steered away there by Hansen into the crowd. Good pressure by that line.
Good cycle game by the Canadiens. And great rebound again. Great rebound control by Cameron. Puts it right in the stands, gets a whistle, settles the team down.
Cameron Hansen has, for the most part, been the difference in this one.
100%. Keeping their team in the game. Looks very calm, poised.
Had a shutout last night when he played, so credit to him, as we were, like you said, informed earlier about the travel and everything else. Recovered pretty well. At the line. Shot there by 44. That was Galvin. Now comes back to the defense. Jacques sends it inside the zone. The Canadiens regroup at center. Here's Dylan Weston. Gave his man a shove. It rolls inside the zone towards the corner, blocked by Hansen. On the puck is O'Doherty. 11:25 to play in the period. O'Doherty with LaRue forechecking. Now Weston will apply some pressure. Comes out through center. Played by Galvin off the wall. Sent inside the zone by O'Doherty. Played right back out. We get a whistle on the play. It deflects out of play. 11-10 as we near the halfway mark of this contest. Again, our score is still only 1-0. Shots are 16-9 in favor of Lakeshore. 5-4 in the period for Lakeshore.
Stayner's staying to their game plan, a little dump and chase and clogging the neutral zone. So they're sticking to their game plan.
And keep it close, too.
Absolutely.
The score of only 1-0.
Absolutely.
Walker lost the draw. It was blocked, and out come the Canadiens. That was Nemo knocked off stride by Forsyth. Back of the defense for Siren. Up on the wing. Now played back to Fable. Connor Fable. Passing at center for Walker. Kyle Walker off a stick. Slapped in by Sladuya. To the line, kept in by Fable. Fable sends it along the boards. It goes to the far side. Vachon couldn't get it out. Long shot towards the goal, sails high and wide. Kept it inside the zone by Nemo. Sladuya going after it. Played up here on the right wing, 19. That's Ethan Salter. Errant pass. Icing charge coming. 10:17 left in the second period. 1-0's our score.
Hey, Bill, like in the past, the Canadiens, they're used to playing in some close games as well. You know, 1-goal game the other night, and I think 3 of the 4 games in the last series was overtime games, so they're used to playing these close games.
That's a good point. Look at the next game for Lakeshore is next Thursday in Guelph against Clarington as that 4-game tournament gets underway. Kept in by Scarlett. Far side it goes. Inside the zone at the line. Here's Albano. Deflected towards the goal. Just wide. That went off the stick of Scarlett on a deflection. Lifted out and down the ice. And the Canadiens regroup. 37, that is DeSantis. DeSantis rubbed out along the boards effectively by the Siskins. That was Tarshis. Long lead pass across the line. Scarlett for Pizzo. Looking for Scarlett. Deflected, scores! Bryce Scarlett from Pizzo, I believe, and it is 2-0 Lakeshore, and they've got an important 2-goal lead.
Obviously, this play started by Albano. Real heads-up play. Real good first pass out of the zone, and then a 2-on-1 enter zone, and a great play by Pizzo. Pizzo to Scarlett. Scarlett does the rest. Obviously, last night, Scarlett got a goal last night as well, so he's got a little hot stick right now.
So at 10:27, Scarlett gets the goal. Bryce Scarlett. Pizzo and I believe Albano will get the helpers.
Yep, great pass by Albano. First pass out of the zone.
That's a big goal here in this one. As we just passed the midway mark in the second period. On the puck is Jacques up on the wing. Comes outside the zone. They battle for it on the far side. That's Sullivan. Chaunchin on the ice along with Herneman. Fourth line on the ice for the Canadiens. Here's Allaire dumping it inside the Canadian zone. You don't know how many times, Frank, I always feel like saying Bell River Canadiens.
I do all the time. I catch myself.
Oh, yeah. Now it's stolen at center. 3-on-1 developing up across the line. Good play on the defense. Steered away there by goaltender Liberty. But a good play on the defense by Jacques. Knocked his man down. Then there's going to be a penalty. That's going from center ice. Probably a cross check. Going to be Parker Jacques. He's going to get the penalty. Let's see.
I think that's the first penalty of the day.
It is the first penalty. First power play of the afternoon for either team. And Jacques is getting the penalty. Let's see what the signals. I'm saying cross-checking. What do you think?
I can't guess.
That's it.
Cross-check. There you go. You're 1 for 1, Bill. But great back check by Sullivan to break up that play originally.
Well, I used to be a referee, just ask me. But
I'm not a huge referee fan.
Yeah. So Jacques goes off for cross-checking. The Stainers get the first power play of the afternoon. At the line, it's cut off by the defense and sent out and down the ice by Siren. Siren, a big effective body defenseman for the Lakeshore Canadiens. Now racing through center is 18, that's Vachon. Cut off there, it's going to come outside the line. Now it's stolen. Racing away is 20, that's LaRouge with a shot. Oh, and a good glove save there. Off the stick of Eric LaRouge, good glove save by Hansen. That could have been game over and away, 3-0. I think that's also almost insurmountable.
100%. Real good pressure by the Canadiens on the PK and force a turnover and leads to a scoring opportunity.
Look at that.
And a great save by Cameron.
Nice glove
again.
save there by Hansen. So, face off inside the zone. Just exactly where the Canadiens want it when they're killing a penalty. Weston on the ice up front with Sladuya. Weston has the puck, played it back to the line. A long shot sails wide of the goal. On the puck is McGaney checked by Weston. Weston steals it. In front of the goal for Sladuya, scores! Sladuya from Weston, short-handed. And what I say a second ago, 3-0 could be the death knell for the Siskins.
Great pressure by Weston to really set up all this. And there's real hard relentlessness on the puck, and obviously number 8 jumping on the loose puck and really buried it. Marco.
So at the 12-minute mark,
Marco reading it.
Look at this on the replay and the finish, but what a great play by the Canadiens. But as you mentioned, the forecheck of Weston, and then burying it was Sladuya, and now it's 3-0.
And real good, obviously the coaching staff has done some homework on Stayner, and I give credit to those guys for really understanding, put some pressure on them.
And boy, did that work there. My goodness, it's 3-0 now. Here in the second period, up across the line, and it's cut off and fired out and down the ice by the Canadiens. Marcos Sladoya makes it 3-0, and the Canadiens have the puck again. Here's Walker. Walker moving in, centering pass, got it back to Albano. Makes you wonder who's on the power play.
Real good puck movement, real good pressure. They read each other real well.
Excellent point, Frank. Walker steals it at center. Knocked down from behind. He still fights for it, and Walker will play it. And lob it inside the zone. Good work by Walker here on the PK. Just 25 seconds left in the penalty.
Great work by Walker. He's been noticeable tonight as well with his legs. Real good energy.
Off the skate of DeSantis, he almost had a break. Now they keep checking in the neutral ice. Sent inside the zone, and penalty only has 10 seconds left. The Canadiens regroup. Far side for Fable. Chopping at it is DeSantis. Here's Galvin. Up against the boards. Penalty has now expired. 6:38 to play here in this middle period. Canadiens get it out to the line, but no, it's kept inside the zone. Pizzo tried to get it out. Kept inside the zone now. It's back to the far side. There's a shot through a screen. It goes wide. That was off the stick of Cody Marles. To the line, but kept inside the zone by Marles. Drifting in. Here's a shot to the goal, and it just sailed wide off the stick of Macazzo. And it's cleared to an open wing. And on the puck is DeSantis with 6 minutes exactly to play in the period. Wristed through center off the stick of Pizzo. Played by Booth. It's in the center ice area. Scarlett will wrist it right back in for the Canadiens. 5:45 to play in the period. Pizzo on the far side. Now it's stolen. Racing away across the line, but on the loose disc there is 97 Herneman. Backhanded towards the goal. Look out! He sprung loose for a second, but holding on his Hansen. No further play.
Besides the last shift there, Bill, the Canadiens have really dominated the play in the last 8 to 9 minutes. It's indicative of the score, and I think they're really a lot of confidence in their step and puck possession.
And it's almost, you can see it on the other side as well. That's where that.
Yeah, sign of relief.
Herman will take the draw for the Canadiens. 5:34 to play in the middle period. Canadiens with a 3-0 lead. And now it's center. Look out, loose puck in front, and what a stop for my! Talk about highway robbery, it could have been 4-0, but wow.
Little home ice bounce and unbelievable save. That could be a TSN
Hopefully we can
30
get a look
point.
at this, I hope, on the replay. Look at this. Frank, it's
I
all
think
your
he fanned on it a bit.
end.
Yeah, I think he fanned on it a bit, Bill, but unbelievable save. Athleticism on
Save of the
camera.
night, but my goodness. Hansen made a great stop. Easily could have been 4-0.
Or more.
There's another shot towards the goal. It bounds wide. Canadiens with all kinds of pressure, and it's lifted into the Lakeshore bench. Keep your head up, boys. If I was on the bench, I probably would have got hit because I'm 6'4".
Well, Anthony's about as tall as you, Bill, so he's a big man on that bench.
Just
as well.
my luck.
He does need to stand on the bench. But obviously with the their home team, they get their matchups, they get their last change, so it really benefits the Canadiens.
Oh, absolutely. Off the draw, they fight for it. That's 92. Truncheon, he's one of the goal scorers here this afternoon. On the puck is Sullivan. Back to the line, it comes to Jacques. Crowd forming, deflected right on. Good stop there by Hansen. Trying to get it back to the point. Truncheon fights for it along with Sullivan. Sullivan checked on the plate on the loose disc is Sweeney. Sweeney, who's been one of the better players for the Siskins here this afternoon, brings it across the line. Now take it to the goal, and he rolled it right on. Jacques, then they battle away at it. Whistle on the play. Yes. Net goes ajar as they crash the goal. Good play there by Sweeney.
Big save, obviously, by Liberty, too, in a timely manner. Hasn't been real busy, but to stay focused and make a big save at the right time.
Shots now in the period, 11-7 for Lakeshore. Look at this on the replay. Again, we catch it at the end and almost squeaked through as they bat away at it. There's one good shot there by 7. That's Tarshis, but holding strong there was like Liberty to keep the puck out.
But I really like that line with Sullivan and Toronto. They're really giving the Canadiens
Fourth
good
line has
minutes.
given some energy, hasn't it? Yeah. And when you get a fourth line that can score to boot, talk about a bonus.
That's a bonus.
Play to the line, kept inside the zone. Off a skate, LaRue. Errant pass for his brother. That was number 20 not getting the pass. That was Eric LaRue from Trevor. Canadiens on the forecheck. Eric LaRue. Here comes Weston on a forecheck. Gave it to LaRue. LaRue, Weston took a run at his man. They get their sticks up briefly. Now back to the goal for LaRue. Weston's going to take the man, and now the puck. Weston fired to the goal, just sends it wide. Coming down the boards was Navako. Kept inside his own. Good pressure by the Canadiens in the slot, and Weston couldn't get control of it. Weston takes the puck away briefly, but lost control of it. It's just outside the line. Now Weston gets it back again. And he'll play it back to Navako. LaRue couldn't control it. Across the line, wrist shot to the goal. Easy stop for Liberty out in front of the top of the blue ice. No further play. 3:36 reads in this second period. Again, Frank, thanks again for being with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Much
Whenever
appreciated.
I can help. It's great to be with, support the local teams. It's always great. Obviously, Spitfires play later on tonight, and I just thought I would come and support the Canadiens. Then I got called to duty.
Exactly. Inside the zone it goes. Good hit along the boards there, delivered by Jacques, or should I say Siren. Near side, or far side, that was Booth. Fable doing some checking too. Out with the puck is 23, that's Mayer. Off a leg. Walker took his men off the puck as it crashed in front of the goal. Siren, Walker. Loose puck played by the Siskins. It comes back to the point. Here's a shot to the goal. It goes wide of Liberty. That's Sladoyu with the heavy forecheck inside the zone. Along the boards, played by Siren. Far side it goes, off escape, but timely. Lead pass for Walker up across the line. It's offside with 2:44 left to play here in the middle period. And again, our score is 3-0.
Stayner had a good shift there, but at the same point, the Canadiens did a real good job as a group, defending, keeping them on the outside. And out-of-town scoreboard, Bill. Grimsby, Clarington 0-0, start of the second period.
That game is just starting the second period, but you're right, Frank. That might have been the most sustained time inside the zone that the Siskins have had all afternoon. Towards the corner, off the boards by Galvin. Canadiens just get it out through center. On the puck is Forsyth. On the wing for Hicks, checked on the play effectively. Here's DeSantis in the corner, rubbed out of the play by a pair of Siskins. Got a scrum in the corner, there's 5 of them there. 2 Canadiens, 3 Siskins. And the Canadiens come out with the puck. Rubbed out is Scarlett. Pinching down is Pizzo. Scarlett goes after it as well, but it's doubled up there by Tarshis for Forsyth. Up on the wing, a lead pass and a good one up across the line for Tarshis. Tarshis skipping around, shot to the goal. Nice stop by Liberty. Good play by Tarshis to skip around the defense. Played by Pizzo. Pizzo will lob it inside the zone wide of the goal. 1:50 to play here in the period. Stayner to center. Cut off there effectively by Sullivan. Sullivan knocked off the puck there nicely by Allaire. In the neutral zone. Knocked down heavily on the play is Herneman. Took a bit of a stiff arm, but it got ignored by the officials. And here's Herneman here on the right wing. Up across the line. Lost control of it. And it's played out through center. Out comes the Siskins. Vachon across the line. Vachon going wide, but he's skated off by Fable. Canadiens haven't get rid of it to center. 1:08 to play in the period. Now played on the wing. Wrist shot to the goal, sails wide out off the stick of Marr. Canadiens dump it to the line, and it's inside the zone. In the slot, a shot towards the goal, blocked nicely at the defense, and Navako kicks it ahead effectively. Long lead pass now for Tronchin. Tronchin, he blistered it high and wide. 45 seconds to play in the period. Canadiens back on side. On the forecheck is LaRue. Played by the goalkeeper, but kept inside zone. No, is still on a delay. Weston offside with 35.7 seconds to play here in this middle period.
Great individual effort by number 7 from Stayner. Real nice move. Equal to the toss from Liberty with a nice save.
Shot just 35 seconds to play the period. 22-14 overall. It's 11-9 in favor of Lakeshore. But Lakeshore scored the 2 goals in this period, so it's 3-0. And it's lobbed back inside the zone by the Canadiens. Whistle on the play is going to be an icing charge. With just a bit over 25 seconds to play here in this middle period.
Big 25 seconds here. The Canadiens want to go into the break on a 3-0 lead and keep the confidence up. They don't want to be let down.
Played inside the zone. Face off to the left. Here on the near side for Weston, it just comes out to center. Lob back in by Allaire. 17 seconds to play in the period. Fable for Weston. Weston still has it. Took a pump along the boards, and it goes back to Siren. Lob through center. It rolls inside the zone. It's going to go wide of the goal. And the buzzer goes, and the second period has expired. As we get some shoving in the corner with Weston and LaRue involved for the Canadiens. Well, our score is 3-0 in favor of the Bell River Canadiens here in the 2002 Schmalz Cup Tournament Round 2. Lakeshore 3, the Stayner Siskins, nothing at the end of 2. This game presented by St. Clair College. The second period intermission is coming up next.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
Email from school about the incident today.
Scary.
You know, teachers like me, parents, we don't always know as much as you guys do about what's going on with other kids.
Half the time, it's rumors.
Yeah, but if you're ever concerned about a friend who's having trouble with alcohol, prescription drugs, anything, you need to tell an adult, someone you know and trust. That can be hard, but speaking up about a problem is what helping a friend is all about.
Welcome back to the Atlas Tube Center. Junior C playoff action here on We Digital Productions, brought to you by St. Clair College. The Lakeshore Canadiens have grabbed a 3-0 lead over the Stayner Siskins after 40 minutes of play. Scoring in that second period, our guest Bryce Scarlett. Thanks for doing this with us, Bryce. And you're up 3-0 after 40 minutes, coming off a win last night. Team's got to be feeling pretty confident right now.
Yeah, we're feeling good. There's still lots of work to do. In this format, one shift can kill you, so we got to keep going every shift.
Let's go back to last night if we can, Bryce, and you scored the game-winning goal there. You're on a nice roll these last couple of games. But on a whole, the team, how they played last night, is it carrying over to today?
Yeah, we played good in the first yesterday. Second kind of took a step off, but third we finished strong, and we're hoping to bring that tonight, to bring it in the third.
Well, obviously, two good periods for the team right now. This team in the playoffs, they have found another gear, so to speak. Where has the team got better as the playoffs have gone on here?
I think really it's that Wheatley series where we took those two losses that kind of humbled us and got us some adversity, and then we carried the lessons to Essex, and we dealt with them good, and they prepared us good for this format, and, as well as North Middlesex.
What have you learned about your team, Bryce, as you've gone on, and just the character in the room, the play on the ice, the chemistry of this team?
Yeah, this is, for me, the closest team I've ever been on. All the boys are good, and, yeah, we've just been finding ways to keep going and bring it home.
Has it been tough at all, Bryce, to not look further ahead? You know this Final Four tournament's coming up in Guelph, and I even hate bringing it up because Coach Iaquinta is probably going to give me trouble for even mentioning it right now, but how tough is it not to look further ahead?
Yeah, it's tough, but kind of got to stay present in the moment. You know, we have these 3 games to play, and then it's the semifinals and finals, so we got to focus on what we have to do now to go ahead.
I would imagine the confidence right now, though, the team has to feel as if they've got a really good shot at this.
Yeah, we have a good feeling, but that doesn't matter. We just got to keep going, play confident, play hard every shift, because like I said earlier, the one-game format, it could kill you. So we got to keep going.
For yourself on a personal, like I said, you scored last night. You score here tonight again, or this afternoon, I should say. But your play, how have you brought your game up, and how do you feel you're playing right now?
Yeah, I just feeling going 100% every shift. There's nothing really to not go for. So it's one game, so you got to go hardest as every shift and bury your chances if you can.
Keep going hard, Bryce. I appreciate you doing this with us. Congrats on everything.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Bryce Scarlett, the fine forward of the Lakeshore Canadiens, helping us out here. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll check in with the assistant coach, Milan Dobrich. You're watching Junior C playoff action on We Digital Productions.
No. I never smoked any. Sure, I smoked a bit, but it was more your mom who was into it. Pot grows naturally, but it won't help you grow as a person.
Talking cannabis with your teen can be learned. Download our free brochure.
You know what? Poison ivy grows naturally, but it's not good for you, is it?
Find the answers you need at drugfreekidscanada.org.
We continue on with our second intermission. We're coming to you from the Atlas Tube Center in beautiful Lakeshore, Ontario. Junior C playoff action here on We Digital Productions, brought to you by our good friends at St. Clair College. 3-0, the Lakeshore Canadiens leading the Stayner Siskins after 40 minutes of play. Milan Dobrich, the very experienced assistant coach of the Canadiens, joins us. You have to feel pretty good after 40 minutes how the team's played here, Milan.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. They're playing a simple game. We're getting pucks on net and a lot of bodies to the net and 3-0 lead. I mean, nothing to be too upset about.
Yeah, how well is the team playing right now in the coaching staff's eyes? Are you guys finding ways to even get better, or is the team just peaking right at the right moment here?
I do think we are, and then obviously there's a little bit ebbs and flows throughout the game, right? But the last couple games have been good. The last series, I look back, I thought the first 3 games we kind of played down a little bit, and then the 4th game we started peaking a little bit. So it's important to get all these guys on the same page, doing it the right way and doing the right thing.
Bryce brought up a really good point, and he talked about going through the playoffs here, and it was the Wheatley series, the 2 losses that may have been kind of like a turning point for the team. Fair to say that?
I think so. It's good to get some adversity, right? But it'd be perfect if you could win 4 games every single time. But for these guys to get a little bit of adversity, especially how many wins they had during the year, I love it. So it's good. It was a turning point.
So last night you see Grimsby for the first time. Today you see Stayner for the first time. Of course, we saw North Middlesex last series. You're seeing different teams. How much does that help you grow? And how exciting is it to be playing outside of the league and seeing some different clubs?
Yeah. I mean, anytime you're playing hockey in May, it's fun, right? So especially when you're seeing new teams, all these teams are going to be good, right? So a lot of times, especially in this new format, you got to get through these 3 games, hopefully healthy, everything's good, and then it's a 1-game knockout. So everyone's going to be good. At the end of the day, it's we'll see who wants it more and who gets that win.
Of course, this team, we know Lakeshore is a very good team, very well coached. And, you know, how does the coaching staff reel these guys in? How do they keep them grounded?
Well, it's always fun to reel them in a little bit more than getting them going, right? So I'd rather have that problem. You know what? We got a good group of guys. So getting them all on the same page has been easy because we haven't had one problem this year. So it's been good.
So you got 20 minutes to go here, finish this off, and then it's Final Four time.
Yep.
Take me into the dressing room with Coach Iaquinta. What are you emphasizing here? You got a 3-0 lead. Obviously, you want to avoid injuries here.
Absolutely. I think the injury thing's the important thing. But here, 3-0 lead, 20 minutes ago. Make sure we got a high guy. And make sure we're good on pucks. With the warm weather, the puck's bouncing a little bit. So just good, safe plays, and we'll go from there.
As a player, you had some great runs with the 73s. Does any of this remind you of that? Is there any way you can compare the two?
It does. It brings you back, but I mean, coaching and playing are two different things, right? So you asked me what would I rather be doing? I'd probably rather be playing out there, but it's hard, right? So it's fun. It does bring me back to the days and when you get to see new teams, new faces. It's a lot of fun.
Certainly great to have your experience on the bench, that's for sure. Good stuff, Coach Dobrich. Continued success the rest of the way, and congrats on everything up to this point.
Always a pleasure seeing you.
Milan Dobrich, the hard-working assistant coach of the Lakeshore Canadiens. Their team up 3-0 after 40 minutes of play. A quick timeout. When we come back to call of the third period, it's Junior C playoff action on We Digital Productions, brought to you by St. Clair College.
We are back here in Lakeshore. Bill Kelso along with Frankie Volo, Dominic Pop, and the rest of the We Digital crew. In between periods, and we're going to look. Here's our score, 3-0, as this game is being presented by St. Clair College, We Digital TV. 2 goals in the period. Just as I get to say it there, Frank. To make this game a 3-0, 10-27 Scarlet from Pizzo and DeSantis, and then a little more than a minute and a half later, 3-0 lead, Marcos Ladoya. Short-handed from Weston, shots on goal 14-11. Lakeshore 25-16 overall. The Canadiens right now seem to have a grip on this game.
100%, and the Canadiens want to sustain, keep playing the way they're playing. Don't change anything. Put pressure on Stayner's D and make them force to make some errors here because they have to.
So third period is underway here in Lakeshore. On the defense, Albano with a lead pass up across the line. It's LaRue, and he was checked nicely on the play by 21, Ethan Allaire. On the defense is Booth with a quick up on the wing to Tarshis. Tarshis up across the line against Jacques. Will dump it wide of the Lakeshore goal, played by Albano. Weston pokes it ahead to LaRue. Hooked up on the play. There's going to be a penalty. Make that a double hook. Let's see. Maybe 2 penalties. I don't know. Going to get 1 for sure. I wonder if you could call 2 hooks in the same play.
That'd be pretty difficult, but obviously it was a definite hook, and hopefully the Canadiens take advantage of it early in this third period.
So Derek Sweeney goes off for hooking. It was funny because the one referee had the one arm up, and then 5 seconds later, as working through the zone, the other arm goes up and says, hey, maybe we'll get a double here.
Oh, yeah. Nice fresh ice. Hopefully the Canadiens capitalize.
It's the first power play of the afternoon for the Canadiens. Only second power play in the game. Back of the goal for Weston. Weston here on the near side. Out muscles his man. Comes back to Walker here at the left point. Now for Jacques. Swings it across to LaRue. Back to the line to Jacques. Over to Walker. Near the top of the circle. High slot for LaRue. Here comes a shot. It's deflected wide of the goal. In the corner. And coming out of the corner, 72, Nemo. Now here for Jacques. Far side it goes. Circle, wrist shot to the goal, and it sails high and wide, and it will ricochet all the way up and down the ice. 45 seconds into the power play. Minute and a half into this third period. Out come the Canadiens to center. Jacques outlet feed across the line for Weston, looking for LaRue. Here's LaRue turning. Back to the line it comes to Jacques, drifting to the high slot. Sends it across through a pass in front for Walker, just failed to click. Walker back to Siren. Down for Walker along the boards. Nice move by Walker, back to Siren. Rink wide feed it goes to Jacques. Jacques for LaRue. Weston's in the high slot, in the corner. Centering pass in front for Siren, fails to click. Kept in by Weston. Off a light, but inside the zone for LaRue. LaRue shoots, scores! 18, Trevor LaRue scores on the power play. Weston will get 1 helper. We'll see who gets the other. And Lakeshore now has a commanding 4-0 lead.
Yeah, I don't think that's how they drew it up, but it's obviously a power play goal, and they're 1 for 1. And I think I'm not going to say it's a nail in the coffin, but it's a 4-0 lead. And it's going to take a lot for Stayner to come back.
Pretty good play by the Canadiens, and wiring it there was LaRue.
Great shot. Great shot, low, right over the blocker.
Time of the goal will be 2:09 in the period. We're waiting for the other helper. Weston got 1. That way we do know. Steered wide by Liberty. Kept inside the zone by Marles. Rubbed out there by Navaco. It goes to the far side for Pizzo. At the line, a long shot. Goes out of play. No further play. 2:33 gone by in this period.
Good start to the period for the Canadiens, Bill. Obviously generating a power play and obviously scoring on it. So it's
boy, anytime you can get a power play goal and a shorty, you know you're having a good afternoon.
100%.
In most cases.
Yeah. Special teams are huge in the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely. Is this dumped in by Albano? Nearing the 3-minute mark in the period. Weston got the only assist on the Lakeshore goal. It's 4-0 Lakeshore out come to Siskins. Long shot, good save. Rebound gobbled up at the defense by Albano. Comes to the line. There's a blast. Blocked out in front. That was off the leg of 77 Navaco. Off the leg, and they score. I think it went off the leg of the defense. It's now 4-1. I did think it hit a leg in front.
Yeah, unfortunate bounce off a Canadiens leg, but real good response by Stayner.
I think it was Albano's skate, I believe. I think it was number 12 that it hit. Let's just see if we catch this on the replay.
Real good save by Albano here. Canadiens have control of the puck. Can't quite see it yet, but shot, rebound.
Just missed it there at the end, but I believe it did go off the skate of Albano.
As the fans are looking over our shoulders.
Kept inside the zone by the Siskins. At the defense, look out, it goes up into the crowd there by Herneman.
In other leagues, Bill, that would be a penalty.
I know. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
That would have been an obvious penalty.
Yeah.
16:33 left to play in this third period. 4-1's our score. Lakeshore with the lead. A couple quick goals here in this third period. Shot towards the goal, right on, deflected out of play.
Real good face-off by Stayner here, results in a point shot and a good save, a rebound for Liberty.
O'Doherty gets the goal from Marles and Carl to make it 4-1 Lakeshore. They win the draw. It's sliding towards the goal and putting the mitts on it. Goaltender Liberty's going to hold on. Face off in deep. Marr against, looks like a shot, and the wicked one was sent wide. That was against LaRue. Now LaRue will pounce on the loose puck with Weston taking the puck on the right wing. Weston with a wrist shot steered up into the netting. No further play. Good rush there by the Canadiens.
Real good speed by Weston on the outside. Gets a good shot off, and nice save by the goaltender, Hansen.
Shots are now 25-18 in the game. 4-3 for Stayner here early in this third period as they try to mount a comeback. Getting down by 3 is lifted through center. Canadiens will play it. Here's Weston. Nice pass to LaRue. Up across the line for LaRue. LaRue, centering pass for his brother Eric Lure. He couldn't get the pass. Out come the Siskins, 3 away at center. Up over the line is Tarshis. In the middle of the ice, but a good checking play there by LaRue. Passing through center, Trevor LaRue looking for Weston. Weston has it. He's got a break, but the goaltender's going to play it, and coming out there was goaltender Bannon Hansen. Just a great play. He had to come out. Would have been trouble, that's for sure, as Weston would have had it laying to the goal. Centering pass in the slot. Oh, a good save there off the stick of Derek Sweeney. On a nice pass by Marles, but an equally nice save there by Liberty.
Big save, obviously. Timely save, and keeps the Canadiens with some momentum. But that line of Weston and the two brothers are real dangerous every time they come on the ice.
Good play by the other goaltender to come out, otherwise that would have been dangerous.
Yeah.
Or even more dangerous, as it's played by Jacques. Far side it comes. Walker. Canadiens have it through center. Walker up across the line, checked on the play, and it's going to come out past the defense. Scampering after is Galvin. He'll drop it back to Parker Jacques. Jacques on the wing. Walker drop pass for Nemo. Back to Walker. Back to Nemo, and he sends it just wide of the goal. Good give and go. In the corner is Walker. Walker at the line, using his big body. Here comes the shot. Good save. It might have been blocked in front. Great play by Walker.
It was hit by their own teammate, the Canadiens teammate, Bill.
Centering pass in front of the slot, and again the Canadiens threatening, but out comes Marles. Through center, he's almost by himself now across the line for 14. Got a stick on it, but it's played by Jacques, and he'll get it on the defense to Galvin. A quick up for Sladuya. Going after it, Walker takes his man to the boards, knocked him down on the loose puck. Lead pass through center, 22. That's Plesh over the line. Plesh working against Albano, and he skated off on the play effectively. Albano loses control of the puck. Galvin checked his man on the play. There's a pass in front of the goal that was blocked in the defense by Albano. Albano working against Vachon. Vachon with the puck. Try to center it. Now it goes to the far side, and on the move there is 23, Pizzo. A lead pass for Herneman. Make that to Sanis. On the near far boards, whistle on the play with 13:42 left here in this third period. Lakeshore with a 3-goal lead.
I think the Canadiens need to put a little more pressure here. It looks like they're allowing Stayner to gain the zone and gain some momentum here, and they're having a few more shots and scoring opportunities.
Face off to the left of the goaltender, Hansen. Siskins control the draw. Allaire, lead pass, and Aaron one through center. We're going to icing charge. We'll do a face-off all over again.
But Bill, I think as the period moves on, I think Stayner's going to have to take some chances. And it's going to allow some odd man rushes for the Canadiens. Hopefully they can capitalize on a few.
Canadiens control the draw at the line. Here comes the shot. It was blocked. Kept inside the zone by Lakeshore. On the defense is Allaire. Long lead pass cut off by Scarlett at center. Scarlett across the line. Now for DeSantis. DeSantis in the middle of the ice. There's a shot sent wide intentionally. Played by DeSantis. Trying to center it in front. He still has it. Up against the boards. Checking on the play. Pizzo briefly. Now it comes out to center. 13 minutes exactly to play in this third period. Siren steered inside the zone there by DeSantis. Regrouping the Siskins. Inside the zone is Allaire. A long lead pass up over the zone. Sent in by Marles. On the loose puck is Fable. Far side. Connor Fable. Now to Jacques. Moving slowly. Brings the puck just over the blue line. Got rid of it to center. Now he controls it. Has trouble controlling it. Lakeshore regroups. Pizzo back in the defense to Fable. Fable back inside the zone. In forechecking is 14. That's Carl. 12:15 to play in the third period. Lakeshore holding on to a 3-goal lead. Herneman skated off at center. Inside the zone and it is, and it's coming through center ice. Pass here on the wing for Carl. Knocked off the puck there by his numerical counterpart Sullivan. It comes to the line, but it's kept inside the zone by 14, Carl. Back point with a shot, the save and an easy stop there by Liberty. In the corner, along the boards, far side. Carl swings it around for Marles, taking the boards effectively there by 44, Galvin. They still have it inside the zone. Parker, Jacques, and Marles. Galvin centering pass in front. Good checking play on the defense. Now in back of the goal. Here's 11. That's Nicazzo back to the point. Delayed penalty in effect here. The Canadiens don't have possession. Swung to the goal. Great stop by Liberty. Jacques gets possession. And the power play now will be in effect for Stayner.
Yeah, Bill, I think the last couple shifts here, Stayner's really put a lot of pressure on the Canadiens. Good zone possession, and resulted in a big save by Liberty as well. So Canadiens have to have a good kill here and gain some momentum off this kill.
2-minute penalty on the play. I think it's Truncheon. I'm not really sure. We'll wait for the call. Maybe, Frank, if you could pick that up on the public address.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick this up here.
Now it's cleared through center. Here's a break. Racing after it is LaRue. The LaRue brothers coming in on goal. Shot to the goal. What a great stop there by Hansen with the LaRue brothers breaking in. Truncheon gets the penalty.
But great penalty kill to start here. Scoring chance, breakaway, big save again by Hansen as well.
And Lakeshore's already scored one shorty.
Yeah.
Here comes the Siskins to center. Up across the line and is played by LaRue out and down the ice. 10:30 to play in the third period. 3-goal lead for Lakeshore. They're killing a penalty. Dylan Weston on the ice now for Lakeshore to help out with the penalty killing. It's rolled inside the Lakeshore zone. Here's Light Liberty on the wing for Weston. Weston clears it out effectively out and down the ice.
Good play by Liberty to headman puck to his defenseman so he makes a good read outside.
Out come the Siskins, wheeling his way through center. Up across the line is Martin Mancounty, or I should say McGanny. Did a good move. Now it's fired out and down the ice by Lakeshore. 40 seconds left in the penalty. 9:50 to play here in the third period. Glad you're along here to watch on We Digital TV. Lakeshore Canadiens and the Stayner Siskins. Now up across the line. Good poke check on the play. Weston has time and space, and he'll loft it out to center off a glove. 9.5 to go in the third period. 14 seconds left in the penalty. To Truncheon. Up across the line for 22. Klesch took a bump there for Siren. Siren in the corner. On the loose puck for the Canadiens. Here's Nemo. A long lead pass and a good one for Truncheon. Truncheon shoots. Great stuff. Rebound is hit wide. Truncheon was looking for his second goal of the afternoon.
Real good energy by Truncheon today.
Played inside the zone. Galvin bowled over on the play. Hit hard, too. He gets up. He's fine. That was off the check of 22, Plesh. Far side for Walker. Looking for Galvin. It's deflected up into the screen. With 8:43 left here in this third period. Lakeshore still with a 3-goal lead.
Real good PK, Bill. Obviously, 2 for 2, one short-handed goal, couple breakaways.
We had a little bit of everything, haven't we?
Yeah.
Something a coach like yourself in the past would like to have seen, that's for sure.
Yeah, a little pressure, and it's always nice. I like pressure on the PK.
Good deflection, just high and wide. Canadian player was knocked down heavily on the play. Now we get a whistle as it's covered up in the corner. So 8:25 left in this third period. Time becoming a real factor for the Siskins. That much is true. But so far a very solid game for Lakeshore. We got a bit of a delay.
Man for man, Lakeshore's, real team effort from the back end out, goaltending, defense, forward. It's been a real collective group.
Far side it goes. Played by Scarlett for DeSantis. DeSantis trying to get it back to Scarlett. Now here on the near side. Out come the Siskins through center. Racing away is Mikakaso. Checked on the play, so was Marles. Here's Parker Jacques. Blocks out his man. Now goes after the loose puck. Gets gobbled up there by Galvin, number 44. He'll loft it off the boards. Kept inside the zone. Now they have it in the slot. Passing in front. It's gobbled up there and off the boards and out and down the ice. Off the stick of DeSantis. 7:38 to play in the period. Across the line for Marles. Marles taken to the boards by Galvin. But Liberty's going to hold on with 7:31 to play here in the third period. 1-0 at the end of 2 is one of our out-of-town scores. Grimsby 1, Clarington 0. You've just joined us. It's 4-1 Lakeshore, and we're getting to the latter stages of this third period. Off the draw, comes back to the line, towards the goal. That's gobbled up there in the slot. Away is 97. That's Herneman. Just got rid of it. Played here on the near side. Albano with a check along the boards against Mayer. Sullivan couldn't get out. Out come the Canadiens. Herneman was checked on the play. Off the glass. Getting it back is Fable. He'll flip it towards the line and out. Racing after it is Herneman. Hit a player right in the back, but falling on the play was Truncheon. Long shot to the goal line. Liberty is going to hold on. Easy snare for him. No further play.
I really like the play of Albano. I really like the play of Albano. Good leadership on the back end, and real heady, defends well, moves the puck. I really like the way he's playing tonight, Bill.
After this game, Frank, you and I will be, though traveling separately, going to the Spitfire game as they play against the...
little 10-minute ride to the WFC Youth Center. And
against the Kitchener Rangers here tonight in Game 2. Yeah. After the Spitfires, 5-2 so far in the playoffs, 1-0 in the series, the best of 7 against Kitchener.
Real exciting hockey game last night.
Oh yeah.
Little barn burner, 6-5.
Oh yeah.
A lot of goals, a lot of excitement. So good for the fans, not so much for the.
No, I'm sure the staff not amused at times exactly, but you're right.
Or the coaches, right?
Exactly. Well, helps the player stats.
Yeah, absolutely.
Up across the line.
Yeah.
Passing in front to LaRue, back to LaRue again. The other brother, Trevor, took it to the net, or he should have. Goalie's up slowly. Now up across the line. Good hit along the boards by Siren. Big hit by the big defenseman. Sent wide of the goal. Far side it comes. Weston checking on the play. It's in the slot, but now to the corner it goes. Siren hooked up on the play. Loose puck. Played off the boards. Here's LaRue. Looking for Weston, and Weston takes it across the line. Weston, defenseman, falls on the play. Weston to goal, and a great stop. The rebound. He blocked it and sent it wide. Then he's bowled over from behind. Jacques with a big hit inside the zone, and up slowly is number 11. That's Micalzo. 5:35 to play in the period. Galvin. And then Parker Jacques took a pretty good hit from Micalzo. Getting a little rough here with 5.5 to go. Inside the zone, the pass deflected, scores! Dylan Weston gets the goal. And it's now 5-1.
Great passing play there. Great passing play, Bill. And like I said earlier in the game, this line's been buzzing all game, and obviously they're rewarded with a nice goal, Weston.
So Weston gets the goal. Second
good play by Weston here.
Third point of the afternoon. I think Dylan needs to pick it up a bit. Just kidding. That was an inside joke tossed at his mom. He's having a great game. So Dylan Weston with his third point of the afternoon. And a nice goal.
Great feed by Albano, I believe. And like earlier I said, he's real heady up defenseman, makes some real good reads.
Yes, you're right. Walker back inside the zone. Approaching the 5 minutes left in this one. Lakeshore with a 4-goal lead. Now across the line, here's Walker at the side of the goal, trying to center it. Dumped on the play was Walker. Here's Navako with a blast. It's right on. The rebound by Walker. Nemo and Jacques get the helpers.
Nemo with a great feed to Weston.
And now we've got a penalty in the Lakeshore power play with 4:38 to play in this one. Tanner Hicks gets the penalty. 15:22 the time of the penalty, and the
like
Lakeshore
everything
Canadiens
going
with a 4-goal lead.
I think the Canadiens are showing everybody they can play a skill game, and if they want to play physical, they can play physical as well.
Had a couple good hits in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah. Jacques couldn't keep it in off a stick, and they will regroup at center. Parker Jacques on with Walker, Weston, Nemo, and Trevor LaRue. Here's Nemo up across the line. Nemo for Weston and back to the goal. Trying to spin it back to Nemo. Here's Walker for Nemo. Nemo trying to get it back to the point he did effectively to Jacques. Here's Parker Jacques. It's a cross-checking penalty to Hicks. Walker for Weston. Weston having trouble controlling it. Now he'll regroup. Trevor LaRue. Back for Weston. 1:15 left in the power play. Weston left it for Jacques. Parker Jacques striding through center. Pass the line now for far side is Weston. Near side here is Walker. Really snowed. It's cleared out and down the ice. The effective kill so far for Stayner. At center is Trevor LaRue. Across the line with Weston and Walker. Nice move by LaRue. Takes it to the goal and he sends it wide. Here's Siren. Siren for LaRue. Wide shot, but picked up by Albano near the line. Albano, rink wide feed. It goes to Siren. Got his glove up. With 5, that was Hicks. 25 seconds left. There's a shot to the goal and sent wide by Siren. And Albano goes for a fall but couldn't keep it inside the zone. On the puck is LaRue. Eric LaRue. Just 16 seconds left on the power play. 2:50 left in the third period. LaRue striding through center with some great moves up across the line. Checked on the play. Scarlett on the ice. Number 8 is Sladoyu. Back to the line. It comes to Albano. Shot to the goal. There's an awful leg wide. Centering pass in front. Blocked there by goalkeeper Henson. He's going to hold on with no further play.
I think these last couple of minutes, Bill, the Canadiens just got to stay disciplined. Don't take any undisciplined penalties. They need everybody for Thursday night.
Absolutely. 2:32 left to play here in this third period. Basically the game here in the third. It's 5-1 Lakeshore.
The Canadiens have been the dominant team from the puck drop.
On the puck is Hudson Forsyth. Dumped inside the zone by Patrick Light. On the puck is Galvin. Took a bump from Light. Light goes down on the play. Played by Galvin. Tried to knife it out. Good checking play there on the defense there by Fable. To the line and out. 2:05 left here in the third period. Inside the zone it goes. Spun along the boards. This isn't a high slot. A shot to the goal. Deflects wide of the goal. That went off a Canadian skate. With the puck is Galvin. 1:45 to play here in the third period. Played by Fable. Knocked down across the line. Skating over the zone. That's 92 Tronchen. Excuse me. 1:35 left in this one. Lead pass through center. An errant one, but the icing is waved off. 1:25 left to play in the third period in the game.
Good no call there. I think the defenseman Fable could have played the puck.
I agree. Played inside the zone. 1:10 left to play in the period. Inside the zone, kept in by Pizzo. Pizzo still forechecking. Last minute of play in this one. 5-1's our score.
Great effort by the Canadiens on this Mother's Day.
Yes, that's it.
Good gift for the
mothers. We may have some happy mothers in the crowd. Good check in the far side. Canadiens at center. 38 seconds to play here in this one. And now up across the line. Shot to the goal, steered away easily there by Liberty off the stick of Sweeney. Canadiens just get rid of it out to center. 27 seconds left here in the third period. Countdown will begin shortly. Inside the zone it goes, gloved at the defense. Picked up there by 77, that's Navako. Inside the zone on delay, knifed out by Albano. Now we have 10 seconds left here in this contest. 5 seconds left. Liberty will play it, sends it over to his defense mate, Navako. And the buzzer goes, and this one is over. And the Canadiens with a convincing 5-1 victory. And Frank, final words for you before you move on.
Thanks for having me out here. It's the first time I'm not doing color. Hopefully I did an okay job, Bill, but happy for the Canadiens moving forward and looking forward to Thursday.
Thank you very much again, Frank. We'll see you at the game.
And also, go Smith.
5-1 is our final score. We'll have the post game for you. This game brought to you by St. Clair College and WeDigital.ca. We'll go to the post game right now.
What can milk do? Well, it can turn you into a morning person. It can help fuel some pretty tough stuff. And it can definitely make cartoons funnier.
No, it can't.
Oh, well, it can have a little edge. But come on, even kiddies love it. It'll keep up with you at any age. It makes engines whir and creme brulee creamy. It's one of the easiest labels you'll ever read. And anything that makes this happen is pretty special. In fact, what can't milk do?
Welcome back to the Atlas Tube Center. The Lakeshore Canadiens on a nice roll. They defeat the Stayner Siskins 5-1. They now improve to 2-0 in the round robin portion of this Junior C playoff tournament. They'll head to Guelph on Thursday. Before we get talking about that, I want to talk to the head coach about today's win, Anthony Iaquinta. Thanks for doing this with us, Coach. Give me your thoughts about your team's performance here today.
I thought they played well. I thought they played hard. I thought they started strong, which is something we haven't done too much of in the past few games. When we score first, I think that we are a different team, and tonight it was no different.
Last night, a successful comeback victory, 3-2. Obviously, you win a game like that in the third period. Some of it may carry over to today. Was that the case?
Maybe, yes. We were a little flat to begin. The intensity wasn't where it needed to be, and both teams had a week off, so I think that might have played a factor. But when they started to work and they started to play, I thought we really turned the page.
What I really like and notice about your team right now, Coach, it doesn't matter who they're playing. They seem to play their game, and they're sticking to it. Has that been one of the keys here?
I would agree, yeah. They're a tight-knit group. I think they really enjoy playing with one another, and I know from a coaching staff perspective, we don't really focus on the other team as much as maybe other teams do, so we always like to focus on our grass, and I think that, if you look at the way we played tonight and the way we've been playing the last couple of weeks, I think it's been good.
How much growth have you seen in your team in the recent weeks through this playoff run, Coach?
A lot, yeah. We when we were in the finals there, I thought a lot of our games changed a bit. I thought we were maybe different than what we normally saw. And again, when you got 13, 14 new players coming in, it's a big adjustment. It's a little bit quicker, a little bit more intense, and now that they're a little more comfortable, I think you can see the results.
So now it's off to Guelph. That's where you'll finish your campaign. This was the last game here at home today, I should say. I keep saying tonight, but today. You're going on a high, so to speak. Winning these two games, and you'll see Clarington for the first time on Thursday. How do you approach all of that, Coach?
The same way we kind of been approaching all of this. It's just kind of take it all in and learn in the moment, and that's something that we've been had a little bit of success with, and even throughout the year, our guys have been good at adjusting on the fly. So I think that, with not knowing much about each team, and even tonight, I'm sure they're a lot better than maybe they would want to play tonight. So again, we just gotta be ready to play and focus on ourselves, and hopefully the rest will take care of itself.
Of course, you're going to be in an isolated area, so to speak, there at the University of Guelph. One of the keys is maybe just avoiding any distractions, letting the guys just worry about the hockey, none of the stuff outside. Will that be the case? Will you kind of just protect them from that?
We'll try our best. At the end of the day, they're 16 to 21-year-old. They're young men, right? They got to make decisions for themselves. And one thing we're fortunate with is we have a good leadership group. Our older guys have been outstanding with the younger guys, and they want to win, right? So if you truly do want to do that, then I think this weekend you'll make smart decisions, and that's something that we're expecting. So
we got one heck of a smart coach, that's for sure. Good stuff, Coach. Congrats on this. Enjoy this for now, and certainly we wish you the best of luck up in Guelph this weekend.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks for doing this too.
Anthony Iaquinta, the outstanding coach. In fact, good news about Coach Iaquinta. He was named the Provincial Junior Hockey League Coach of the Year. That's for the entire league throughout the province. So tells you what kind of job he's doing this year. And kudos to him just bringing this team up and getting them ready. He's done an outstanding job. So the good news always continues for here with the Lakeshore Canadiens. Speaking of that, so we're done with our coverage here anyways. And certainly it's been fun. We want to thank First of all, the people here at the Atlas Tube Center, the staff, Bill Quinlan, Frank Jenny, the gang here, they took really good care of us. I want to really give them a good shout-out to say we appreciate all your help and assistance in helping us set up for our broadcast here. Also want to thank Mark Segan and the Lakeshore Canadiens Hockey Club. Without them and their cooperation, we wouldn't be able to do this. So they've been great. Mark Segan's an outstanding leader, and there's a reason why this team is playing now for a provincial championship. It starts at the top with Mark Segan, and he's done a great job. And, again, he's been a big help to us here with our broadcast. Also want to thank, of course, my team behind the scenes. Great crew effort. People think, you come in and just plug in the cameras. We wish that was the case, but that's not the case. I have a tremendous team working behind the scenes here that does a great job in every aspect of the broadcast. So very blessed that way, and I can't say enough about them, and I want to thank all of them for sure for all of their hard work and dedication to this. Also want to thank you, the viewers at home. We get a lot of feedback. We appreciate it, good or bad. We'll take it, but this is a work in progress, and we certainly enjoy doing what we do, and we hope we are growing in the right direction and want to continue bringing what Windsor and Essex County has to offer, not only in sports but in everything. It's the best area in the country, and we certainly enjoy being a part of it. So the story here, again, the Lakeshore Canadiens win it 5-1. I want to also thank our partner in this broadcast, the St. Clair College Saints Athletics Department, Ron Segan and the gang. Can't say enough about their support of We Digital Productions. So, again, without them, we can't do these broadcasts. Next game for the Canadiens will take place this Thursday. It'll be at the University of Guelph. That's where they'll play their remaining games. It's against the Clarington Eagles. That'll complete this, and then they'll get a seeding. First will play fourth, second will play third. Obviously, if the Canadiens win against Clarington, they're going to have the number one seed. They're 2-0 heading into that, so we wish them luck. And I'm not sure. I'm hearing different things, but we believe that there's going to be some kind of stream there. So I would suggest check out the Provincial Junior Hockey League website. If there's going to be a stream available, I'm sure the news will be there. If not, follow it online. They have updates through some of the various hockey media, and hopefully we follow the Canadiens to a Schmalz Cup title. Certainly it would be great to see them hoist that trophy and bring it back here to the Essex County area. That's it. That's the story here from the Atlas Tube Center. On behalf of everybody here at We Digital Productions, this is Dominic Papa thanking you for tuning in. Take care, everybody. We'll talk to you again soon.